10K gains in one day, man. Pineapple Gang is non-fungible, wonderful, and I'm back with another Ecomi and Veve video. We inside, it's raining, and I'm feeling wonderful, man. So let's get into this. This is a live video where I'm gonna talk to everybody that's in the chat. And right now, the Veve market is pumping crazy, man. This is something that we love to see. And with some of these season one collectibles that I have, I was wondering when they would get their day. I was wondering when they would pump because I feel like they were sitting at, a couple $100 range for a while. But now, we're seeing some of them hit 1,000, some of them hit, a couple hundred more. Even a Secret Rare Spider-Man is hitting around like 10K right now. 10K plus from where it was at. It was at like 20K floor, now 32. What's up, Miguel? We here, man. We live. You already know how we rocking. Hey, what's up? What's up, Choo Choo? Yo, let's go. Hey, yo, everybody drop a like for the stream too. We in here. We talking about the market. We talking about what's going on with Veve. Things are looking good, man. And one of the things I want to talk about. Look, everything that we see is still undervalued. And even once everything happens with the migration, with the token swap, with the floodgates opening, we are still early for Veve. And that's because of the new culture that we're about to head into. Phones, everything that we do now, this is going to be a thing of the past in the future. We're going to be, doing more things with augmented reality, virtual reality. I even watched this video today about Apple. I know last year I talked a lot about Apple, about what Apple could possibly be doing with Veve, but there are a couple of things we know. We know that Veve has a relationship with Apple. They would not be able to have the Veve app on the App Store if they were not cool and in talks with Apple. Think about what happened with Fortnite and Epic Games. They had to get their app taken off the App Store because of the workarounds for the different gems and tokens. Let's go. What up, John? You know what I mean? So when it comes to Veve, we already know that there was a case recently that allowed for Epic Games to surpass that. So when it comes to the Omi token now being integrated with the app, this is something that does affect Apple now. This is something that is going to kickstart. How is Apple now going to benefit from these transactions? And I just think that, when it comes to Apple, man, they're going to be something big in terms of the augmented reality space using Veve and Ecomi. Ecomi is the king of NFTs. Let's go, bro, King Kong. Hey, Maxwell, I'm feeling wonderful, man. Let's get it. Yo, thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it, man. And, right now, man, Veve is early. I love to see the market pumping. I love to see these season one collectibles getting the love that they deserve, man. Because, to be honest, it's been way too long, and it's very surprising that this happened, man. But yo, man, how y'all feeling, man? What y'all been looking into? What did y'all have any NFTs that actually were affected by this pump? I had like almost like 5 or 6 that were affected by this. So I'm super happy. I'm seeing my portfolio going up, pumping the Ecomi, man. Yeah, and I can't wait to see what happens with staking. This week, I know that there's a comic drop tomorrow. It's gonna be another good one. Hey, Gamerverse, Volcano Gang, Pineapple Gang. You already know how we rocking, man. What up? What up? And this week, I hope they start doing that ERC20 token move, man. This is something that we need to see soon because I think that once these floodgates open, bro, with Veve and Ecomi, man, we going to the moon. Just like Tim said, Omi to the moon. $1 Omi. It's possible, man. You hit that like for $1 Omi too. But, I just seen Daniel Lee's video and he talked about staking. What staking is going to do. Pineapple Gang. Yo, what up? What up? Yeah, he talked about what staking is going to do for the Omi token. And that's why I think Hex is such a good example of what we could look towards because, they staked their tokens and went from around a 0.007 range to a 40 cent range. Mind you, though, it did drop down to around like 16 cents. Rizzy off the hizzy. OVR landlord, what's up, my brother? You already know how we rocking. But yeah, man. So I think that when it comes to the staking, we can see this. We can see this be big for Ecomi, man. But I think that, like he said, man, the incentives need to be there. Do you make your own beats, Tylo? When it comes to my beats, I have a lot of producers that I work with. And one of my main producers is Arco Disco Crazy, man. He's too tough. Omi Queen, gang, gang, what up, what up? Love you, bro, love you, bro. Yeah, I think when it comes to beats, I have a lot of people that send me beats. I work with them a lot. They send me stuff to my email, and I just go through them. And I like most of the beats, but I always rap on beats that I feel like. Whenever I feel like has the emotion for the song, that's what I usually work on. Yeah, any questions y'all have, just let me know. But I'm just so hyped about seeing what Ecomi is doing. And there's something that I want to talk about too with Bored Ape Yacht Club. Oh, when wallet review, yeah, I do need to do a wallet review. I should have did an unboxing video, but I already unboxed it, and I didn't really want to review it just yet because I knew that there were people having problems with their OMI tokens on the wallet, so I didn't want to put my OMI tokens onto the wallet and then it gets stuck. I know that once the ERC 20 happens, we'll be able to do it. When we get in the album, hey, thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. When it comes to the album, man, we got some heater on there. I think that the album gonna come soon. I'm gonna try to put it out this month. You feel me? I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to put it out this month. I'm gonna do my best. I feel you. No OMI tokens going to be in mine yet. Yeah, I didn't want to put the OMI in there, but I might put up some Bitcoin or something. I've had Ecomi coin for 11 months where I bought. Many did not know Ecomi. It's a shame that we couldn't stake. Yeah, I know. It's a shame that we can't stake, but I think that the staking does need more incentive. Like right now, when it comes to the OMI token, I see the OMI token more as, being able to do things in the metaverse, being able to do a lot more, inside the app. But when it comes to staking for me, I'm mostly excited about IMX staking. You feel me? Like when I tell people about the cryptos I'm investing in, I say, look, OMI number one, then IMX. After that, I'm looking for a gaming token to invest in. So Illuvium, I might invest into that, or I might even invest into Cardano or something later on, just for the gains though. But when it comes to IMX, the staking rewards that we can earn with IMX is massive. Like, think about, all right, hold on. Let me see if I can actually pull up their website. Yeah, the album about to be crazy, man. I'm gonna take the time, but I don't want to take too much time. But I just want to make sure that the album captures every essence, man. And I feel like when it comes to the album, timing is key. Timing is key because you gotta drop at the right time. Like, I want to drop at a time where everybody's celebrating. You know what I mean? Like even Omi Millionaire, I wasn't supposed to drop Omi Millionaire. Omi to the moon, moon boy. Yeah, Omi Millionaire. I wasn't gonna drop it, but my brother came. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all the story behind the Omi Millionaire video and the USPS video. So, oh yeah. I see you say you need an Omi producer. I do have a lot of people in the Omi fan I'm working with, and I want to work together. So I'm feeling amazing. My portfolio going up. You feeling wonderful, man? Mine too. Yeah, I just was on Ecomi Wiki this morning, looking at my portfolio. Like, thank God I invested early. You feel me? Because I turned that 400 into 32K, man, and I don't really know where people could do that. So, real quick, when it comes to the videos, the Omi Millionaire video, it was crazy because my brother came down and he's a videographer, So I was playing him the album. I'm playing him the album, we in the car, and when Omi Millionaire came on, he was like, yo, let me hear a song with a night vibe. So I'm playing it, and when I said crypto to a Lambo, we saw the Lambo store right there, right? So he was like, yo, bro, that's crazy. Boom, hit the Yui, went to the Lambo store, and it's nighttime, right? So we saw that the lights were lit up. We saw the dude inside. We like, yo, we could shoot inside. We could shoot inside. He's like, oh, I can't shoot inside, but I could be outside shooting it. Boom, made the connect with him. Shot the video there. But earlier that day, we ended up shooting a USPS video, and even then, we saw the mailman. He pulled up. Pineapple Gang, what up? Real talk. We saw the USPS dude, and he was like, "Yo, I'm about to hop in the vid." I was like, "Yo, trying to hop in this?" And he was with it. He said, "Yeah, I'll give you a couple seconds, bro." Hopped in it. So we actually shot both of those videos the same day, and then we did the unboxing that next day for the USPS video. So that's a little insight onto that. But when it comes to staking, yo, you already know I'm rocking with IMX, because there's something that I feel like people need to see this, yo. Where it just seems like there's so much rewards that you can get. You feel me? Basically, this is the chart that people need to look at when they're thinking about IMX, right? This is the chart. Because when it comes to staking, it's basically saying right here, you can 5x what you originally put in. So I think that if you're an Omi investor, staking with IMX, it goes hand in hand. We will be using both Omi and IMX. Like Ethereum, like having these other ones, these are key. But, just look into this. This is why I'm worried about staking. And with Omi staking, I think this is going to be more about the collectibles. I can't believe IMX is still affordable. Facts. That's what I'm saying. IMX is what, $5? I feel like that price is pretty low for what IMX is going to be doing. Trying to pile on. Yeah, I'm trying to pile on right now. You mind sharing your beat email? Yes. So if you want to send me a beat, business.itswonderful, wonderful with 2 L's @gmail.com. Email me there. If you look at my last videos, you'll see that my email is in the description. So definitely check that out. Everything in the IMX ecosystem is worth it. Yeah. So that's the thing about IMX, right? So that chart I just showed, it says let's say you stake 100 IMX. 100 IMX is worth $500. Imagine if everybody in that ecosystem stakes 10,000, right? Now your 100 is part of that 10,000, and the reward pool is what's key. So you stake that 100. It's a together of a 10,000. Now every single project that is using IMX is going to go into a staking reward pool. So let's say there's 10,000 stake, but now the staking reward pool is 50,000. You can now earn 500 IMX, which is 5x on your investment based off of a $500 investment. So, but the thing about the staking reward pool to me is that, you have Ecomi about to be using IMX. You have OpenSea, Artifact, which is working with Nike. Then you have, let me see what some of the other brands. Guys and Chain, Token Trove, Mintable, Green Park, Block Party, Coinbase. They're all going to be using IMX in different ways. So when it comes to the staking, Illuvium. When it comes to the staking, we're going to be earning transaction fees on every single project here. What's up? What's up, Carl? I'm feeling wonderful, 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 man. Yeah, the triple wonderful, because I'm feeling great today, man. But, I am overcoming a little sickness. I was in bed, for the last couple of days. Me and my whole family got sick. My wife got sick. My daughter got sick. Oh, and I got a course coming out, too. Shout out to T. Lee Cosmetics, you know what I mean? So I'm working on a book where I'm putting all my knowledge into a book, But this is more for people who are, just getting into NFTs. A lot of people who are IG, Just breaks it down in an easy way with good examples of everything going on with the NFT space. Talk about Veve and Ecomi because one of the things I don't like about when I go on Twitter, right, and I'll see, oh, this project is pumping, oh, this crypto is pumping. They never talk about Veve. They never talk about Omi. Omi and Veve always get left out of the conversation when this is one of the NFT projects that's honestly doing it bigger and better than a lot that's out there right now. And, I wanted to talk about Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? So right now, there's something very interesting about what Bored Ape Yacht Club just did. And they flipped CryptoPunks, right? Do you think all of Ecomi catalysts will be triggered in 2022? No, I don't think all of them will be, but I think that a lot of the ones from 2021 will be. Carolina Vintage, Hi-Fi, what up, gang? The reason why I say that is because you got to think about it like this. Right now, the catalysts that I see happening with Omi are the ERC20 migration. We're able to accept crypto onto, Veve and Ecomi. It's rainy and cold outside. I couldn't be outside today. We will be accepting Ethereum and all the type of game. Pineapple game, what you do. What else? I think that the prices are going to go up. I think that we're going to see Pokemon. I think we're going to see some of these major brands. We're going to see gaming. Hopefully they have a play to earn. Play to earn is something that I think Veve needs to do in order for their platform to really excel. I think that if they have games, that will be good. But I think that if they don't include play to earn, it will drastically affect how they are viewed by people. I think that when it comes to their metaverse, people won't want to invest in it as much because they'll see more gains and potential. And they say, yeah, the Ecomi team has 5 years of catalyst. Yeah, I think so. But the biggest catalyst to me is not what's coming up. So I think Ecomi still can 100x from where we are. And these catalysts right now these are just things that need to happen. These are just things that should have happened, basically. But I think that the real catalyst, the extreme catalyst, is when people are using augmented reality. That's why I'm saying, like, we are early because we have not even gotten to the point where people are using augmented reality on the daily. Got 2 prides. That's prideful. Sorry, not. But I think that augmented reality is the real catalyst because people are going to be living in a whole new reality. Earth 2, yeah. Like Earth 2. I remember I was one of the first people who was watching Randy Chavez. Veve started pumping 4 months ago into the launch of the app, and it's a new year. Yup. Started pumping 4 months ago. And think about CryptoPunks. Do you agree with $10 Omi price prediction? Real talk. Thank you for that $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Do I think $10 Omi is possible? Yes, I believe it's possible. However, I don't believe it's possible in the next couple of years, honestly. I think that this is something that could happen after the 10-year type of range. But the only reason I say that is because with crypto, right, we see that Bitcoin, the market cap is like over $1 trillion. Trillions of dollars are going to start coming into the crypto field. Like, people don't understand that right now there's only $2 trillion in crypto. What happens when it goes to 10 trillion? What happens when it goes to 20 trillion? What happens when the entire world is in crypto and there's not really a physical counterpart in terms of the fiat that we use today? What happens when the whole entire world is based on a crypto standard? That's what I'm looking forward to. That's why I'm like, we have to have a long-term vision. I have a daughter. When she is 20 years old, what will her world look like? That's the mindset I'm looking at. I'm not looking at, the next 5 years. These are all foundational years. But NFTs, when do I think it will hit 2 cents? I think that, look, I see a lot of people saying, oh, 2 cents, 2 cents is going to come soon. It's, you know what I mean? I think that 2 cents is reasonable. I think if these catalysts happen right now with the token swap and everything, and then we hit 2 cents, I think that would be pretty reasonable. Long term, definitely we're at the point where credit cards were first coming out. Yeah, we're early. Think about Bitcoin. Nobody wastes. Like if you told somebody that Bitcoin that the person spent to buy the pizza was gonna be worth 40,000 a piece, that would be unbelievable because this is making people billionaires. And I think that Omi will do the same thing. Right now, when it comes to the founders, they have a lot of tokens. Yes, there are a lot of people in the ICO who had a lot of money. And people always think like, oh, but if Omi goes to $1, this person's going to be a billionaire. If Omi goes to $1, then they'll have this much. It's possible. People are going to be becoming trillionaires. And for crypto to make people billionaires, that's not even really unheard of anymore. And with the project like Veve and Ecomi that has Coca-Cola, that has Disney, that's really a no-brainer. It's really a matter of when. But right now, this is the accumulation phase. This is the buy the dip. NFTs as collateral for loans. I think that will happen as well. When it comes to the rich, you know, they take out loans against their assets. So I think with NFTs, that will definitely happen. Non-Fungible, what up? NFTs and me, what up, gang? Yeah, I think that definitely will happen. What about staking, good or bad? Staking? I think staking is good. FOMO is hard once the 30-day listings expire. Yeah, so that's another thing. The listings are going to expire. I think that we're going to see a lot more people starting to buy up these floors. Yeah, like I was saying before, I don't think I finished my thought about Bored Ape Yacht Club, but we saw this project flip CryptoPunks, right? We saw Bored Ape Yacht Club flip CryptoPunks, a project that it came after and took a lot of their ground and foundational from. So when it came to what Bored Ape Yacht Club is, they took it to the next level. So the same thing is happening with Veve right now. I think that we're going to see a lot of the collections on Veve start to pass it. Yes, there are different collections that might not ever have the value. And one of the people that I think is spreading a lot of indirect FUD, Veve versus Recur. Love your videos, man. Let's see what the two projects will end up doing. Let's fight begin. I'll talk about Recur in a little bit, but real quick, I want to talk about Gary Vee, you know, because Gary Vee, he keeps saying, oh, man, 98% of projects are going to fail. Marvel should be doing more for their fans and stuff. Like I saw his tweet where he was basically saying that what happens when somebody overpays for an NFT or for some type of product and they're left. Should the company have some type of incentive that helps out the person who bought that? When Gary Vee is talking about these things, I think that he's kind of spreading FUD because he mentioned Marvel, and we already know that Marvel is working with Veve. When Marvel allowed their IP to be used by Veve, when they allowed their collectibles to be NFTs on the Veve app, I think that is the value that they give. I think they allowed us to buy it at a retail price, whether that is $60 or $400, and now we have the ability to sell that. He did say that he thinks that a lot of projects will be selling for under retail. I don't think that this will happen with Veve, and you know, I think that exactly. Like he acting like Marvel not dropping everything with Veve. Marvel is doing all of their first appearances, everything with Veve right now. So it kind of seemed like that was a shot that Gary Vee did take at Veve, but you know, I just think that he needs to add leverage to what he's doing. So he's doing some type of I don't know if he's trying to FUD people into Recur. I don't know if he's trying to FUD people into V Friends, but it just seems like he is trying to take a shot. Yeah, he's not for Veve. He's Gary Vee, but he's Gary Recur now. You know what I'm saying? And now talking about Recur. I do think that Recur has a lot of upside. That's why I did buy the Recur Pass early on. And I honestly regret not buying more because I think as a Veve fan, I think that we've seen enough with the Veve market to really go into Recur and really take over Recur. You know, like Veve fam, it seems like we're the audience that Recur has anyway. Like when I look at people who are buying into Recur, it's a lot of people in the Veve fam. I don't really see too many people outside of that. But it's a good thing. I think that we could start buying up some of these floors, flipping. I did wish I bought more, but you know, you live and you learn. Recur SpongeBob NFT sound lit. Yeah, you know, that's one of the things I'm looking for. I want the SpongeBob NFT. I want to cop a couple of those. I think there's going to be upsides to them. And the fact that Gary Vee is saying things like this, I want him to put his money where his mouth is. You know, when he's talking about, oh, what Marvel is doing and what these brands are doing, when your brand project, when the project that you're investing into launches, how are you going to do it differently? How are you going to teach the world how to do NFTs? You know, Veve holder and Tricoma holder, GL mate. Talk to you later. Hey, peace out, fam. Yeah. I think I got a tricolor too. But I still don't know what any of it means in terms of the numbers and stuff. You know, I know it's different rarities. But yeah, we need to pay attention to these brands. We need to pay attention to everything that's going on in the NFT space. Willow Kid, yo, bro, much love. What up, gang? My guy. Appreciate you always, fam. Yeah, I think that we do need to keep an open mind because guess what? If we're not able to look outside of Veve, then we're going to set ourselves up for failure because we're not going to be educated enough to make the right decisions. We have to make the right decisions, and Veve is one way that is doing it right. You know, I believe in Veve for the long run. I don't doubt Veve at all, but we need to keep learning. You can't cut yourself off from information because you don't want to be a trader or anything. And that's why I said in my video about Recur, I said, look, I'm not trying to be a trader or anything, but I did cop a Recur Pass. I know it might cause fun. It might cause people to be like, yo, what the heck is going on? But I think that, you know, this can be an investment opportunity. Yeah, I think we could take over Recur. I think that we can, you know, use it in a way. And one of the good things is, you know, Gary Vee, he's dropping his project on IMX, which is the book games. That's something else I'm also looking forward to see what he does with the book games. Um, but you know, if Recur does use some type of IMX or anything, trader, go where the money leads you. That's a fact. That's a fact. When does Recur go live? If their NFTs are released till Q4? Yeah, I think they're gonna go live in February. Is your Veve single on Apple Music? I do have a couple songs on Apple Music. Only Millionaires on there. USPS is on there. Hoverboard Anthem. I got NFTs. There's a lot on there, and I'm about to come out with an album soon, so you already know that's gonna be on all platforms. And I got some good producers, some good features for people in the community too. So I'm happy about that. I'm excited about that. Yeah. But when it comes to Recur and everything, I think that yeah, we just pay attention to it. Just pay attention to it. Don't get too caught up. Quincy Black, what up? Fungible, what up, gang? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Veve in the flesh. But you know, healthy competition. Yeah, healthy competition is important. It keeps each brand focused on the right things. It keeps each brand honest. It makes sure that, you know, there isn't too much of a power control. Veve, I do believe that they have a monopoly on blue chips. I think that when it comes to what Veve is doing with premium brands, they have a monopoly on it. We see cars are about to come, books are about to come. There's new they got people from France about to come in even more. What up, diamond hands holding tight? Yeah, man, we gotta have them diamond hands. Got any sneakers? Um, I don't personally collect sneakers like that, but hopefully Veve does have sneakers. I know Artifact does a lot of their sneakers. Terra Virtua is cool. I looked into it a lot. The UI is just not for me as much. What is your opinion on mints? Are they overhyped? I think that mints are not overhyped. I think you should always try to get a good mint. But I do think that when it comes to the NFT, if you don't have a crazy mint, you still are in that collection. So it doesn't matter as much. Solid diamond hands are rewarded. That's a fact. Veve is set up nicely to take over real estate and car NFT space in real life. Yes, yes, Wes, I do believe that. I think that, like, for example, when they just released DS automobiles, imagine now if everybody is not able to buy that car unless you actually have the physical car. That will make the NFT a lot more valuable because of how they're setting it up. Like even with Mr. Wonderful, my alter ego dude. It's like nah. But he's talking about watches, you feel me? And when he talked about watches, he's saying watches and NFTs go hand in hand because now you have authentication over the physical item that you can track back to the NFT. So the NFT goes hand in hand with that. I think they might do that with cars. They might have like you see how they have like the one of one version or the one of six. They might do something where it's like, all right, you can have the one of six where this is just like the piece of art, but then maybe the one of one actually goes hand in hand with the purchase that you made. Um, I vaguely remember this. I think that they talked about this before, but I think that there's gonna be a physical aspect to some of these NFTs where it's like if you buy a physical, you get the NFT. I think it was in that Alfred Khan interview. I don't know. Um, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club of Individuals. Hey Daniel, image collector, tax credit NFTs. Did Veve start like Recur Pass? Yeah, Veve didn't have a pass. So, when it comes to Recur, I think this pass, I don't know how it's gonna affect Recur. To me, it's Gary Vee can eat a glizzy here. To me, I feel like the pass aspect could kind of limit people getting into it. Because maybe they have to if somebody wants to get into the project now, they have to buy the pass, then they have to buy the NFT, and who knows what the passes are going to go for. Like right now, I didn't realize that Recur was going to launch in February. So that's why I only bought one because I thought that as soon as the pass launch ended, we are going to start seeing the NFTs come out. But then I heard that it was in February. So it said, "Yo, wonder if I try to post a link to the Omi Millionaire video in the Discord and it wouldn't allow me because YouTube links." Hey man, maybe just post a pic and let people know. Hey, search up that Omi Millionaire, man. I appreciate it though. I don't think Recur will be like Ecomi because Ecomi already has heavyweights like David Yu and Alfred Khan. Yeah. The thing about Ecomi is this is a Apple, Microsoft level company because this is actually something I wanted to talk about. So think about what Ecomi is doing right now. They are a technology company. They are a company that is focused on the blockchain. So this is not like a Facebook meta where Facebook was like, oh, we're just gonna go from being a social platform to we're the metaverse now. They just started like they understood their power. Facebook understood their power and they said, okay, well, we have enough money to do whatever we want, so we're gonna capitalize on this. Veve is a piece of software but it's a platform that Ecomi created. Ecomi is creating Veve. Ecomi is creating a secure wallet. Ecomi is creating a lot more. So when it comes to who they are at their core, they can make different moves that take their company to the next level because they've been doing the research and have been in this industry since 2016. So think about it. We're actually heading into like the 6th year of Ecomi and Veve right now. So I feel, or not Veve. The idea for Veve might have been there, but we're heading into like the 6th year of what Ecomi is doing. So this is a new company. I think that they're going to be competing with Amazon, the top companies, Google, Apple. I would love to see hardware come from Veve and Ecomi. How many more days and months do you have to the migrations complete? Look at all the partnerships. Okay, I think that hopefully we only have like a week or two. Hopefully we only have a week or two. I think that right now they did say that after the holidays we're going to start doing certain things. Maybe they're including Martin Luther King Day or something. I don't know. But I was hoping for, maybe some news today about the migration or something. Hopefully that happens pretty soon because we know that once that does happen, a lot is about to happen. Look at the team's tweets, man. Look at what Trevor tweeted not too long ago saying, "Yo, y'all ain't seen nothing yet." And he is working on a lot of stuff in the background. He's been talking about gaming for months. And he also said, look, he's played around with Earth 2. He's played around the Decentraland, all these sandbox, all these different games. And to him, it's not as premium as what Veve is going to do. So hearing that from him specifically is also key to me. I think that Veve is just going to be one of those brands that shocks the world. I think that is going to moon pretty soon, starting with the migration. I think the migration is going to be like the first moon. But I want to say something real quick. What do you guys think of the token swap? Gary Vee meeting with Dan a put a calendar mistake was swiftly removed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, remember Gary Vee had a meeting with the Ecomi team, and maybe Gary Vee was trying to get a piece of it. Maybe he was like, "Hey, I want to do something," but maybe he came off too strong or something. When Veve takes off, they're gonna be hard to beat. Who's gonna really want JPEGs? We can have 3D AR NFTs. That's what I'm saying. The AR aspect, it's a little bit ahead of its time, just a little bit, because people right now can have these JPEGs, but a 3D object that is a way harder to replicate. That's way harder to copy. So I think that when it comes to a JPEG, yeah, you could grab a JPEG, post it around, like for example, right? The mutant ape that just sold for like 3 million, or where he just got the serum. I could take that, mint it on the blockchain myself, and then put it in my house, right? In my virtual house. But with the 3D object, the only thing I could do is just take one picture from one angle of it. And there's nothing else I could do with that. So I think that when it comes to the AR, that also gives another level of, authenticity and true ownership over these items. Yeah, Veve is going to buy out Recur. I don't think that because of the way that the Recur team was acting. Most of other projects are hype only. Yeah, I think most of these things are hype. But I do want to say this as well. When it comes to Bored Ape Yacht Club, I am rooting for projects like that. I am rooting for these projects because I love to see, a no-name project that came out of nowhere from 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Nobody ever knew it existed. Now this is one of the highest selling NFTs. That's amazing to me. Watch until AR gets better and look more realistic. Veve animated NFTs will be on TikTok. Yup. Let's go. What up, bro? Yo, what up, yo? I'm part of a JPEG project. We're getting 3D avatars. Yeah, that's lit. I feel like 3D avatars is the next wave. But when it comes to like CryptoPunks, Bored Ape, this is the new fine art. Like I said, I study a lot of art history. And one of the things about art history that I always look back to was the cycles of art. So, it starts off in like a beta stage, right? So and it's funny because I'm actually seeing this with what's going on with the NFT movement right now, because this is a new art renaissance right now. Happy New Year, bro. Good to see you up and about. New digital renaissance. Wow, that's crazy. We on the same frequency, man. We going to the moon. Yeah, like I said, this is a new art renaissance right now where the NFTs are going through a cycle, right? So CryptoPunks, it starts off very basic, almost Dadaism. And Dadaism is where it's like, how is this art? How is this something that people are buying for? It confuses you. But at the same time, CryptoPunks was one of the smartest projects to go to 1 million, because guess what? Now people are seeing it and they're wondering why. They're wondering why. And that is the question that needs to happen when people are investing, especially when you're building hype. Why is this happening? So when people saw CryptoPunks, these pixelated figures going for this amount of money, it piqued their interest. Imagine if it was like some beautiful pieces of art that came out and it was worth this much. People, they probably wouldn't even question it. They'd be like, oh, okay, that's some nice art. That's by a lot of people. It's gonna go up. So when I see CryptoPunks and Bored Ape, this is building up the trajectory for everything that we're doing with Veve. Said, bro, I'm in a confused state. Why are you in a confused state, my guy? Why are you in a confused state? I think that when it comes to Veve and Ecomi, these are all licensed brands. These are all NFTs that are going back to a corporate wallet, I would say, right? When it comes to JPEGs, profile picture projects, all about utility with niche targeting benefits of community partners, networking. Yeah. Regarding understand NFTs. Yeah, I think that when it comes to those type of projects, this helps the people that are in the community. Those projects are based around community. But Veve and Ecomi is based around collectibles. It's based around trading. It's based around IP. It's based around a lot of different things. So you have to know why you're investing. That's why I said you don't want to close your mind off to other projects. I'll always research other projects. I might not invest into everyone because some investments might not just be for me. Some investments might be for other people. We all have different wallets. We all have different bank accounts. We all have different stuff. So everybody has what they want to focus on. When I see these profile picture projects, I see them as community-based. I see them as a way for people all over the world to come together and create something new. They could easily take these projects to the next level. But when it comes to what Veve is doing, this is a whole different aspect about the art, the trading, the money. This is a money-based project. So I think that we can see a lot of these NFTs passing a lot of what we see, but slow and steady wins the race. At first, a lot of us might have got into Ecomi and understood that this was an undervalued project, and over time, they have done a pretty good, way in slowly building the hype where they're not crashing their app or doing too much. And we have had times where the app has crashed, but it was nothing major. It was nothing that was irreversible or nothing that they could come back from. And even in the recap from 2021, Reese was even saying, look, we went through some hard times trying to get everything together, get everybody on this app, and it was pretty tough, but we got through it. Now we get through anything. I'm choosing Omi because there's way more utility, things we can't even fathom at the moment. That's another thing. That's the reason why I believe that Omi could easily hit that $1, $10 price range in the future. Because what can you really do with a lot of these other tokens? Not much. And for Omi, this is something geared towards the mainstream. This is something geared towards everybody in the world, in my opinion. I think everybody in the world will use Omi. Like I made a video yesterday. Kids will use Omi. Adults will use Omi. There are people who are everybody who's on the Veve app is using Omi in the background. Might not be as apparent, but when has a crypto ever seen that? Yeah, Veve will definitely get double the exposure this year. Veve has what, 1.5 million active users, meaning they go on the app. over 3 million downloads. What happens when Pokemon releases? What happens when their first game releases? What happens when we start making more headlines? Veve has made a couple headlines. Oh yeah. There's something else I also wanted to talk about, right? So I'm on Instagram and I followed this NFT page where they talk about all of the NFTs. Do you guys follow this NFT page? It just says NFT. They posted about Veve a couple times, right? But every time that they post about Veve, they delete the post after. They delete the post after what, 45 minutes or an hour, right? That doesn't make sense. It just seems like, something is going on where Veve, like people don't want Veve to win right now. And best believe, hey, no problem. Best believe that when Veve goes up, we're gonna get a lot of backlash from the entire NFT community. Has it occurred to you yet that I'm gonna be one of the first artists to perform in the Veveverse? You're gonna make world history just a random thing. Bro, I've been thinking about that since the beginning. I was like, yo, it's crazy because I made a video 2 years ago. It's actually the first video on this channel. And on the video, I talked about how I wanted to change my music. I wanted to be talking about knowledge in my music. I wanted to stop talking about selfish, self-serving beliefs that don't get me anywhere. And, real quick, I just want to say thank you to the whole Veve fan because, bruh, y'all allowed me and accepted my music. I do make sure it's quality. But I am able to use my music in a way that is knowledge, that is educating, and people who don't even know about Ecomi still listen to it too as well. I forgot what I was about to say, yo. Thank you, bro. I was about to say, the NFT page, they were deleting all of the Veve stuff. Every time they post about Veve, they delete it. Like they post about the Disney NFT, they post about Spider-Man. Oh yeah. The entire NFT space is going to be, they might not accept Veve right away. And when I say that some of these people on Twitter, they don't want corporate. They like right now, a lot of people in the space are like against corporate anything. Oh, if it's corporate, I don't want it. Oh, if it's corporate, get it out of here. And Veve is the home of corporate NFTs right now. It's premium NFTs. So I think that when it comes to what we see with Veve blowing up, there is going to be backlash. There is carbon neutrality with the Veve NFTs, but there's still a lot of people who are kind of backlashing against that. But IMX is going to help a lot of people see that, this is very efficient. This is not destroying the environment. This is not using as much energy as everything else was using. But, I do think that we should get ready for the backlash that is going to come in 2022. But, look, we're going to be sitting with our bags happy while people are going to try to downplay everything that we have. Gary Vee, he keeps saying that 98% of projects are going to fail. So understand there's going to be a lot of people out here who might have lost a lot of money. So just take that into account. Some of these comments I'm not able to see, yo. I wish I could. You said PS5 or Xbox? I think Xbox, man. I'm a Halo type of guy. I think the big guys are deleting so they can accumulate. Cryptos RS tries the same thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people are accumulating right now because, think about it. To get a Veve drop nowadays is super hard. It was almost unbelievable to hear that the Crypkins drop took 22 minutes to sell out. Yeah. Corporations and big investors are going to be looking at Veve. Look at what happened today. Look what happened last night. Somebody just spent, well, I don't know if it was a group of people. I don't know if it was one person, but it seems like they just spent like 500,000 on the app last night. Was popping. Pineapple Game. What up, Crypto 8? I think that it's about to go crazy right now. The app is just getting started, man. Cryptos R Us has no partnership anymore. That's why. Yeah, I did peep that. I was watching his channel. I was looking for the Ecomi banner. I didn't see it. Maybe Ecomi didn't renew their subscription with him because he's really a Bitcoin guy, and shout out to the people who are investing into Bitcoin, but to me, Bitcoin, it just seems played out. And like, I know everything else is the altcoin to Bitcoin, but it just seems like people who talk about Bitcoin, they already have their bags filled with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is at one of those prices where people who are investing into that are institutional investors, the everyday people, the Dogecoin investors. I think that the people who are in Doge need to find out about Omi. And it's funny how Omi had like basically a bigger year than Sheeb basically, but everybody thinking about Sheeb so much. Everybody thinking about what Sheeb is doing. And that shows you that all it takes is for the right hype for Omi to really go to the moon. I don't think that this is something that we have to worry about. Brother, check out Hex token, same supply. I think we do the same impulse with pricing. Yeah, I did look at Hex. I think Foster Hill was the first person to talk about Hex. I saw Daniel Lee talked about Hex today. I talked about Hex, and I think Hex is something good to look at. I think Hex gives us a lot of hope that Ecomi can easily be at a 10 cent to 40 cent range with staking. He's gonna announce it Valentine's Day. Well, I think that in February is gonna be a big month because Pokemon Day. If they release Pokemon TCG, they release Yu-Gi-Oh. We already saw it on IMX. This could be major. Wish you stake your Hex longer. So you were staked in Hex. So if you were staked in Hex, man, let me know how you did. I know there was 40% APY on that, and I know it helped a lot of people. Just get into some investing. With the Omi token, they did say that they are adding two new tiers. When it comes to those tiers, I would love to see a tier that allows you to stake an endless supply. So I know that you can stake 10,000, but I think there should be a level where you can stake as much as you want, because this might help with taking stuff out. What would you be doing with 500 gems right now, going into 2022, saving for the future drops, trying to flip in the market? 500 gems. Honestly, with 500 gems, I probably would just get drops. I would just try to get drops, man. Like, I don't really flip as much. I probably should flip. I think that there are undervalued NFTs that we could look into. But yeah, I think getting drops, because that's like really my main way of getting things right now. Yeah, there should be some type of Omi, utility that gives you some type of reward. Also, I think that one of the things that we also have not thought about are the points. So I'm about to bring up something real quick. Sorry, I'm still a little sick, so just talking right now is kind of messing with my throat. But when it comes to IMX, right? I showed this chart earlier where you can stake your IMX and you can earn IMX based on a reward pool, right? They also have the rewards with points. So when it comes to this point system, this also reminds me of what Ecomi is doing too. So Ecomi is going to have the Omi token, gems, and points. So I don't know if Immutable X and Ecomi have like used like similar like a reward program, but it almost seems like they have a similar token structure to how Omi is going to work within the Veve app, and to how IMX is going to work with their different projects, where You have that main token, which is IMX, OMI. Then you have the points. But my big thing is, how is IMX and OMI going to work together for this ecosystem? You know, because I know that we're going to need IMX. We're going to be on Immutable X. How is this going to work? Maybe IMX will only be used on layer 2. There might be a different layer. There are still a lot of questions that we do need to figure out. So when it comes to this migration, do not expect this to be the end all be all. Oh, the tokens are migrated. But I am looking forward to Ecomi's next drop, which is not a collectible, which is not a comic, and it is the token swap site. So if you look, at first I didn't know enough about token swap site. I actually released a video about what I thought the token swap site was going to be. A couple people told me, I think you got it messed up. So I actually took the video down and proceeded to do my research on token swap sites, because I kind of thought that the token swap site was going to be more of a exchange. And yes, David Yu is a legend, man. He's really out here taking the whole industry by storm. One of my favorite videos that David Yu ever posted was on his Instagram. It says how blockchain technology works, and there's a Lambo going underneath one of them parking garage things, and it just doesn't have to pay. It just goes underneath it. That's one of my favorite videos by David Yu, man, because you already know, man, the government be taxing. So when it comes to the token swap site, I'm hoping that this site has some major things on it, because also look at this. So we are waiting for the migration to happen. You see Gods Unchained, right? Gods Unchained is the product, right? Alluvium is the product. Ecomi is the company. Where is Veve on there, right? Where is Veve? So this makes me think Ecomi is about to start off the year with gaming, right? It's right next to these games. Yeah, this tablet is amazing, man. And this tablet is how I get my drops, because I use my phone, I use other things, but this tablet is good. Also, it has the AR camera, it has the LiDAR in there, so it's very good in terms of scanning. It's very wavy. I really love this tablet. But yeah, I believe that Ecomi is about to start dropping some games. We already saw that many games were about to come, but when you see Ecomi next to Alluvium and Gods Unchained, I think it could be big. What tablet is that, bro? This is actually the iPad Pro. So yeah, it's one of my favorite tablets, yo. But the fact that we don't see the Veve app on here, it just makes me wonder, why not? Why isn't the Veve app going to be using IMX? And this whole thing is about who is using the IMX token. I am 100% that there's a super realistic drop that is meant to happen. Yeah, I hope so, because even the quality of these NFTs has been major. Like the Wonder Woman is probably one of my favorite NFTs. I think that the quality on that is very high. The texture is very nice. Like even when you look at it, the lighting is beautiful. Have you checked out Holoride? Ecomi would be amazing in a similar space. I have not seen that, but I will do some research on that. And just think about what the IMX token is. Oh yeah, also I want to say about it, Happy New Year. What is your OMI price prediction for 2022? Yeah, I think 10 cents is realistic to me. I think 10 cents is realistic. When it comes to OMI, I think that there's a lot that needs to happen, but I think 10 cents is possible without there being too much of an increase in the price where burns don't really be as effective. But the way that burns happen now compared to after the migration happens is going to be a lot different because there's going to be a lot more ways you can burn the OMI token. Um, it's going to burn from multiple angles. 10 cents is possible with some swings over and under. Yeah, 10 cents to me is possible, but I think based off of what I see with Hex, based off what I see with Dogecoin, if OMI has the year that it should have, then I think it could really hit 50 cents. I really think it hit 50 cents. But he said 3 to 5 cents at a push, in my opinion. Too many whales, no utility, more token unlocks, etc. Yeah, 3 to 5 cents is good. The reason why I say 50 cents, that's in a perfect world. That's if they releasing the games, they have multiple games that are burning OMI. A lot of people are staking. Like if the whole factory is running. But I know that there's a lot of problems, so it's really hard to predict. But to me, I'm just trying to figure out how did OMI go to over 1 cent before all of this? Before all of these people were knowing about it, before everybody was investing it went to 1 cent. And the market cap wasn't even that crazy. So I think even if the market cap increases or something happens, like with this migration, who knows what happens? If Pokemon gets on Veve, the hype, yeah, if Pokemon gets on Veve, guess what? Logan Paul talking about it. He gonna start promoting it. These Pokemon YouTubers are gonna be promoting it. Pokemon Go is already talking about a metaverse. Disney is already talking about a metaverse. And the fact that Disney is talking about a metaverse after they released their first golden moments, they might be using the OMI token. It went over 1 cent because the data on CMC was wrong. As soon as the correct supply was announced, it crashed, plus exchange failed. Oh, word. Oh, okay. So people had the wrong information on Veve and Ecomi. So that means that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So yeah, maybe 5 to 10 cents. I predict 20 million users this year. Thank you for the super chat. Real Randy Chavez in the building, bruh. The GOAT, man, the GOAT. Shout out to Real Randy Chavez, man. I appreciate you, my brother, always. If they promote Pokemon, they get 15 million users. Yup. And if the Viviverse, starts to be a little bit ready in terms of the showroom on steroids that they talk about, this could be massive. One of the main things I'm really looking forward to is Artist Alley. I know they dropped the DC Artist Alley stuff, but with that, I don't think that that wasn't the Artist Alley that we were looking for. So I think that right now, I'm looking for ways for people like me to get on the app, man. So I'm really hoping to see this, and this is gonna be major, man. So this is what I'm looking forward to this year. But there's just a lot that can happen with the OMI token. There's so many different ways, but I would say 10 cent is my highest max where I realistically think it could go. But anything could change. It could hit half of that. That would be still great. You think we would see some of the bigger brands go interoperable this year? Yeah, I think some of them. All we need is gamification. Yup. The masses are coming. Yup, 20 million users this year. That's a 20x from where we are. So if Veve 20x's, see Spill to the moon, Pineapple Gang. Yeah, so if Veve 20x's in user base, how did you gain 10x today? How much is your portfolio? So, my portfolio went from 30K to now 50K in Veve, over 50K, like 52,000 in Veve. Then I'll make my 124 Rizzo Moon. Yeah, Secret Rare Spider-Man pumped 10K. Yep, made 10K off of that. Got a lot more to check out. Yeah, there's a lot more to check out. That's why I'm also working on some stuff in the background so that I can help more people, because there's people, like, the reason why I made my YouTube channel is because I'm calling my parents, I'm calling my family members, I'm calling my brothers. I'm telling them, yo, you got to get in this Veve, yo, you got to get in this Veve. And, I started speaking on it. But, yo, I'm going to have to exit out. I do have a meeting that's coming up. So thank you for everybody that's been in the live today. I had a great time with you guys. And I appreciate all the love and all the super chats, man. We had some legends like the real Randy Chavez in the building, man. And I appreciate everybody, man. So, I just want to leave off with saying, keep getting that information. Stay positive, Pineapple Gang. And I'm feeling wonderful, man. Peace.